Welcome to Weekly Beer and Video Review Show with Danny Salay. I'm your host, Danny Salay, aka Travel Man Dan, aka Movie Man Dan. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Thanks for joining me live. We got a double Travel Man Dan. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. If you guys remember this was the thumbnail to the Villainous video. And if you haven't seen my adventures in villainous Lithuania, I'll go ahead and be sure to throw it up there right now, catch the woo and all that good stuff. You can check it out. But this shirt was made for me by my little bro, little Stevie. And I'm just got off the phone with him a little while ago, so I wanted to. Here we are. I don't know. Good to get excited. I'm excited. Thanks for joining me. If you're here with me live, I appreciate you stopping by and coming and spending about an hour with me. If you don't know and you're catching this a little bit later, what we do on this show is I go ahead and I review two beers. I talk about, the taste, what I like about them, how strong they are, where they're from. And while we do that, I have a little bit of stuff that happened that I want to talk about during the week. Maybe something that it's a big public thing that happened, something that approaches coming up in the next couple weeks, just whatever I want to get into talking about. We close it out, we wrap it down with a session called What Are You Reading, What Are You Watching, where I tell you what I'm reading and what I'm watching, and I get from you down in the comments below what you're reading and watching. And then we go ahead and we close it out with the weekly quote of the week. And I forgot to turn my cell the pings off, and let's see. All right, I gotta answer this real quick. Let me see. Forgot to turn this off. I usually turn it off. Who we got? Hey, Barrow. Hold on a minute, guys. Barrow, how are you? All right, okay. So, sorry about that. Had to turn that off. Welcome. Here we go. Let's get started. Hope you're all awesome. Nice to see you from India. Yeah, my Indian peeps. Bow. Okay. We're going to get right into this episode. Barrow, what do you think of my shirt? We're going to get right into this episode. Without further ado, let's get into the first beer. And guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but it's coming up. I think it's called Fat Tuesday. I'm not really sure, but Mardi Gras is in full swing. It's ready to go. People usually get there about this weekend right now, and they are cranking down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans. People are drinking hand grenades. People are yelling. Tops are coming up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And well, to honor, to celebrate, to join in on the fun of Mardi Gras, we are doing this beer right here. We are doing the Mardi Gras Bach. Okay. Yeah, so it is by Abita. Okay, and if you don't know, we did Abita Turbo Dog, I believe was the beer that we reviewed before. Pretty cool. Look at him. He's got a big jug, his shirt off. He's looking ripped. He's got a beard. He's ready to go. He's excited. Now, Bach usually means like a thicker beer. I think it's more like a stout or a stronger ale. Don't quote me. If you can tell me exactly what a Bach is, put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. But this is what we're going to start off with. It's by Abita. Here it is brewed in Abita Company in Louisiana, baby. All right. So Abita Springs, Louisiana. Check it out one more time. It is a stronger beer. It is a 6.5% alcohol. You know that to gain strength, or what we consider here on this show to be a stronger beer, it is, well, it's anything above 6%. Got the bottle opener. Let's go ahead and crack this sucker right open. Check it out. Whew, man. Yeah, and I am thirsty. I haven't drank all week. I'm really ready to go. And which that gets me to what I want to talk about. I'm not a big drinker anymore. I like to do this because I like beer. I like drinking beer, but I don't get smashed every day. I got a lot of work I got to get done throughout the week. But this show allows me to enjoy two beers while I talk about things that happen, and just kind of grow my show, if you will, and grow it bigger and bigger. And hopefully I'll be able to come to places like India and do the show, and all over the world. So be excited, be ready. First sip, the Mardi Gras Bach. Here we go, by Abita. Smells good. Now let's go ahead and see what the first sip tastes like. Ooh, that's nice. All right. Okay. Was a little nervous about how the Bach went. It is me. Baro, that is me from Lithuania. My little brother gave me this shirt. Pretty funny stuff, huh? So, yeah, way to go, Steve. But wow, what a good sip. What a tasty, fragrant kind of flow of alcohol this Bach is. It's kind of like the red amber ales that we were drinking before. And well, it's a nice mixture of a thick, red, juicy kind of flavor. Definitely not overpowering with fruits, but definitely has a sweetness to it. And really excited about getting to try this. I'm not gonna lift up my shirt for you guys and show you my boobies. I know that's a custom in Mardi Gras if you go ahead and give them beads, but we're not gonna do this. This is a family show here. Of course, if you're 21 or over in America, you can join in and drink along. But I don't know. Before we get rambling, let's get into the first thing that I want to talk about, and that is, anyone see the fight last night? The heavyweight champion fight? Oh man, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. It's been a long time since the heavyweight division has had this excitement. I remember growing up, and when you had Tyson, Foreman, Holyfield, you had Lennox Lewis, and boobies mean well, it's like your breasts. Sorry. Sorry about that, Mara. That's what boobies mean. You know, in Mardi Gras, custom tradition party down in Louisiana, is if girls want beads, or guys, I guess, they lift up their shirt and they show off their breasts or boobies, and then you throw them the beads and stuff. It's kind of a wild, ridiculous tradition. To be honest with you, I've never been to Mardi Gras. I've been to Louisiana and I've been to New Orleans, and it is freaking wild down there. But I've never been there. I think my pace is a little bit slower, but that's what that means. But man, finally the heavyweight division. We got Anthony Joshua, we got Ruiz, we got obviously Fury, and we got whatchamacallit, Wilder, and man, last night, hats off, congratulations, Tyson Fury. You looked great. You come back, and he had some problems and complications within his personal life. I don't know. I'm not going to judge him. You know, I wasn't there, but I'm glad to see he's doing well. Congratulations. You really, I mean, he boxed and beat the hell out of Deontay Wilder, which nobody's been able to do. That man is one hard boxer, and in like that right hand, you evaded it. You took it to him, and the fight was stopped, I believe, in the 7th round. But, wow, congratulations. I'm sure we'll see some type of rematch, if not somewhere along the line. Those 4 fighters that I just mentioned will get into the mix, and we'll be able to enjoy this heavyweight boxing division, because as much as I love UFC, I love a good boxing match. I love when boxing is doing well. It's such a brutal sport, and I give these people all the props for going out there, because it's like, you know, boxers, even when you win, you get punched in the head 100 times, so that can be considered a loss, and that does not feel good. So you know, congratulations, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I love you, pal. I hope you're doing well and you're recovering. I know you're going to be back. I think you're an awesome boxer, a great person. Tyson Fury, congratulations, and you know, I'll drink this one for you. Here. Ooh, that's nice. All right, that is a delicious taste. You can almost taste the bockiness is like chocolatey, and it's strong. It's definitely a strong flavor, but it's not overly strong where it's like, you know, and you just don't feel like drinking it anymore. Sometimes when you drink some of these IPAs, they get like tingle back in here, and well, each sip is kind of a testament to how strong you are and how bad your taste buds are burnt. But not here, man. This is a pretty good beer here, the Bach. Let's go ahead and read what they have to say on the label. A Beta Mardi Gras Bach is brewed with pale Pilsner and caramelized malts. That's what I taste. And German pearly hops. Our Bach is simpler to German mailbox with its rich malt flavor and full body. Mardi Gras Bock brings the fun of Carnival season to you wherever you are. There it is, the statement. But that's what I tasted. That's that sweetness. That's that caramelized malt. Something inside this beer was like, I couldn't quite put a finger on it. I couldn't quite tell you what I was tasting, but that's what it is. It's the caramelized malts. Mardi Gras Bock is about halfway done, and well, it's delicious. So if you don't know this video, we like to talk about the videos that came out last week. We talk about the videos that came out this week or coming out this week. So last week, weekday Wednesday, Travel Man Dan video, we didn't have a video. Why? Well, because it's a special edition that's coming out tomorrow. So normally scheduled Wednesday video is actually coming out tomorrow, and well, this one was a lot of fun to shoot. It's very dear to my heart. I really enjoyed every bit of it. It is a tribute to a basketball player, and his name is Kobe Bryant. If you don't know, and if you haven't heard, Kobe Bryant unfortunately passed away with 8 other people in a helicopter a few weeks back here in Los Angeles. And you know, being living in Los Angeles and him being a Los Angeles Laker, they have gone well. It's been pretty tough here, you know. Especially that first week was really weird. Like everywhere you went and every radio station you turned on, it was Kobe talk, Kobe, and he meant so much to the city. Not only as a basketball player, yeah, sure, he slipped up and he did something. I wasn't there. I don't know. I can't comment on it. But he brought championships and he brought people together in the sports world. And then afterwards, he went on to win an Oscar, and you know, he became so dedicated to whatever he did, and he was on his path to becoming like a really good role model for dads. And he had was he 4 girls, you know, and fortunately one of them was in the helicopter, and where he was going was a game to his Mamba Academy, and where he was basically just kind of bringing up women's basketball, and he was very supportive of it. Yeah, gonna miss the guy, and you know, and the poor people that were you know, in that helicopter. But so what Los Angeles did is they basically went all over the city, graffiti artists, people that do the spray paints, or artists, whatever. They put up these giant murals wherever you're, you know, on side of the buildings, on side of like little electrical boxes, just all over Los Angeles. So he spent the entire day driving around, and when I tell you driving around, like I went everywhere, man. I went, you know, hoods to the downtown area, which if you don't know downtown LA, it's very scuzzy. There's lots of homeless. It's tragedy, you know. There's at least 60,000 homeless people. It looks like Walking Dead down there. And then you got to go check out the mural. So I went everywhere there, Hollywood, all over Hollywood, down at Melrose to the Valley, and then to Venice Beach. And I filmed all these cool murals. And then the video is going to be really cool, because what it is I put it onto a montage of real announcers like Marv Albert and all the announcers that have announced his games throughout the year, and they're announcing it, some plays from the best game against that team. So the best game against Houston, against New York, against the Timberwolves, and it's like it's a live broadcast that came off it. That's going to be the music, and then along the way is each little mural. So if you can't be in Los Angeles, you'll be able to see all those different cool murals. And well, for people that are big basketball fans and big Kobe fans, I think that's kind of cool. I know there's a few of them already out there, but you know, it'd be cool to if you get a chance to see my version of it. I bring in an interlude and an outerlude, and it's just really interesting. There's 24 of them. That was done very deliberately. Oh yeah, Barrow. Unfortunately, there is close to, I think last year's census where they count it, where the government counts it, there's close to 65,000 homeless people where they go out and they count each night, and then that's not even including the ones they can't count. So it's probably more closer to 90,000 homeless people here in Los Angeles, which is, you know, it's, if you come to LA, you'll see it no matter where you go. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. Once you get down in downtown, they go to the bathroom. You know, they're really mentally insane on drugs, and it's just very scary. Some parts of Skid Row, like down on 4th Street and like Spring, Hollywood's a disaster. The Valley, and the thing is one of the things about the homeless people, if you don't know here in Los Angeles, is they're allowed to like set up tents. So they set up these huge tents on the side of like Hollywood Boulevard and the Valley and basically every freeway exit and stuff. And I don't know what it is, man. I just don't know, because I go and I travel all over the world, and I live here in Los Angeles. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about if you live here. It's very sad, because people come here and they think like LA, silver screen, all these stars and stuff. It's not that at all, man. It's like people are struggling, where they're living on the street, and then you have the ultra uber wealthy, and which I've been privy with. These are my friends, I have some wealthy friends and stuff like that, and I even had a lot of homeless friends when I had a nightclub years ago, but that was probably about 10 years ago, but it's nothing like that. It's way worse now. People are really hurting out here. I don't know what the government or the state or whoever allows this to happen, but they literally let encampments grow on major streets of tents instead of like coming and saying like this is illegal. They allow it, and so the rent is so high, people are getting kicked out left and right. Drug abuse is way up. It's just this big snowball effect. Los Angeles, I'm not sure how bad San Diego is. San Francisco, for lack of a better word, is a scum hole. With these poor people, and the thing is, I used to work for the city, and you hear the government doesn't do anything for them. They're basically left. Yeah, I mean, more or less. I don't want to make this into like a governmental political thing. I'm telling you exactly what I see, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know who's gonna help these people. Is it the state? Is it the government? It's bad, because when I used to work for the city, we used to have like hepatitis A breakouts all the time, because they had to tell us about it, because we were city workers. They got nowhere to go to the bathroom. You got 60,000 people living in the street. They're pooping, they're peeing, they're going to the bathroom all over the place. It's just it's a terrible situation. I know this sounds weird, and it sounds cliche, and it sounds like very corny, but we really need to come together as a city and kind of help each other. And we need to pick up on this one. Like, every person needs to put in on this. I don't know if that's going to help, but there's like a lot of mentally insane, crazy people out there. Like, I was driving down the street looking for these murals, and like it was literally like Walking Dead with these people. They're walking across the street. They have no idea the cars are coming, or they don't care. They're just walking. It's a sad situation. So I don't know how we got into this. Baro asked a question from India. So yeah, hopefully it'll get better. Stay safe, be careful, know your surroundings if you come to Los Angeles, because they become violent too. Especially when you get to places like Hollywood, or they tend to be a little bit younger, and they're kind of lost, and they're struggling, they're hungry, they're on drugs, they're frustrated to things that we can't even really imagine, and they may commit crimes. So you got to be careful. So hopefully it'll get better. That's all I'm saying. That's I don't know. I'm not a civil engineer. I don't know socially how to develop this type of thing. If I can help out in any way, I'm telling you right now, if my platform becomes bigger, if I become bigger with YouTube as an actor, whatever, I will definitely be involved, because it's directly, I'm in contact with it directly. My nightclub before was on Hollywood Boulevard, and I would deal with these kind of people every single day. And as a business owner, you can't stand it. You don't want these kids hanging out. But as a human being, as a person in my heart, you want to help everybody. And, well, hopefully we'll be able to get to the bottom of this pretty soon. So I hope that answers your question. Let's go back to this Mardi Gras Bach. All right, delicious. Yeah, tasty. I can definitely feel it's a little bit stronger, okay? Not the strongest beer. How are they born? They're just born, yeah. Definitely a thick, I like the caramel. I love caramel. I love that nutty kind of flavor. It's just delicious. And the Bach is, like the label says, it's not as strong like German Bach. It's a little bit lighter. It's delicious, almost like an ale. It is delicious. Cotton Pillow. I don't know if you're of age. Are you of age? If you are, go ahead and try this one out. It's really good. And matter of fact, this Abita puts out good beers. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, since we're on the subject of California real quick, yeah, go get one. Are you guys familiar with this thing in California called the resort fee? Now, as a traveler, I travel to different places all the time. So I just booked a couple of trips. One in San Diego. I'll be going the first week of March to San Diego to film, and then I booked in June. I'll be going up to San Francisco, Oakland area. Now I was unaware of this. I just thought, you pay for the hotel, that's it. Okay, it's off, boom. But apparently in California, not only do you pay for your room, but then afterwards you pay for a resort fee. And these resort fees can be like $34.95, $54.95, $74.95, get the picture. So on top of it, like one night in San Francisco is usually around $200 plus tax. So you're looking at $228. Then they slam you with a $56 resort fee. I'm like, what is this? I've never seen this before. If you guys know what this is, put it down in the comments below. Let me know what this resort fee is, because I just paid one for San Francisco and I just paid one for San Diego, and I had no idea what this is. Hopefully I can latch on to something like hotels.com or some kind of like cheapo air, someone that wants to support Travel Man Dan and his adventures, where I can get a little bit of discount, because I want to film this year a lot of America. I want to film the West. I want to film cities like Portland, Seattle. Yeah, no. Listen, I looked into it and it's legit. It's like that's the way they handle it. And I'm like, these are all legit sites. Like you go on any site and you call the hotel, they add that fee on. But yeah, so I'm trying to really do like, let's see, Portland, Seattle. I want to do a lot of California. One of my big inspirations as a travel show host was a guy named Hugh Hausner. If you haven't seen any of his stuff, you should check him out. He, be honest with you, he's a little bit before his time. If he was around now with social media the way it is, this guy would be on fire. But like that's what I'm inspiring to be. He's really cool, fun, easy, kind of just a normal blue collar dude, and he did all California. He had this show called California Gold on PBS. Brilliant show, huge inspiration, and that's what I'm kind of modeling this year on, is like doing a lot of California, doing a lot of like the West. It's a toss up between Hawaii or Alaska, so hopefully I'll be getting to one of those. Now I've been to Hawaii before, but I've never done Alaska, so I definitely want to stay out west and really show people the western part of America. So hopefully I won't see any more of these resort fees or anything whatnot. But let me know if you know anything about from that. I would love to hear from you. The next thing I want to talk about is this Mardi Gras. Let's get into it. It's smooth. Definitely a smooth beer. Enjoyable. I can feel it getting strong. Okay. I know. Alaska. You know what I hear, Cotton Pill? I hear Alaska on a cruise is the way to go, but it's I had this girl that went on a cruise to Alaska about a year ago, and she came back a little bit different, but hopefully it was awesome. I heard it's really fun. I heard it's amazing. I'm just kind of tossing it up because I have a really good friend of mine who lives in the Big Island of Hawaii, who, if you haven't checked him out, check him out on his Instagram. It's called Epic Lava, right? And well, people change when they see beauty. So somebody saw this beautiful Alaska, they come back there and they're much different, I guess. So I hope they don't come back from Alaska all different. They're like, oh, it's so damn beautiful. I don't know, just shooting it out there. But no, I want to go, yeah, check out. You know what I mean, right? It's like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but what I want to try to do is go to Hawaii, because Epic Lava is my friend's company, and what he does is he takes people into that volcano. Remember that volcano in Hawaii that erupted, like, I think it was a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and he takes you right up there, and you can see the lava like cracking out of the rocks and boiling and bubbling, and just you can go right into that national park, whatever it is. So I want to do some Travel Man Dan there. Hopefully gonna be able to hit one of those more exotic American places like Hawaii or Alaska. Like I'm thinking like September. So yeah, it is a little dangerous, to be honest with you. It's not like dangerous like you're walking and like the volcano is gonna erupt that second. you just can't go running around there, because if you fall, there is lava, and of course he's, you know, a guide, and you go in there with like a geological like scientist that knows what they're doing, so they're not gonna take you against like shit that's like spurting out and like you get like lava on your forehead or whatever. So it should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to doing that. I think I'm gonna do that this year. And then following year, I'm gonna head over to Alaska and check it out. And you know, me and that person, we're still really good friends, but that beauty in Alaska just must be awesome. I hear the cruises are. She was telling me that the cruise was phenomenal. So hopefully we'll check it out. Now the next thing I want to talk about, well, let's go ahead, suck this baby down, give it a score, get into the next one, talk about the next video, and I'll break down a couple other things. There it is, Mardi Gras Bach by Abita. Okay, really good. Okay, definitely worth trying out if you've never tried it before. Yeah, some of these ones you just, well, you're on the fence about. It could be gross. I'll be honest with you, some IPAs are gross, right? Not a lot of them, but some of them. This one's a Bach. It's really delicious. Cool label. You see everyone whipping it up, partying. Not a big Saints fan. Don't like them at all. Love the Buffalo Bills. But this beer is delicious. Abita, you've done it again. How many can you drink? I don't know. However strong your tolerance is, I could probably get down to 6-pack of these guys, and then after that it's lights out, because you can feel the strength of it being at 6.5, but it definitely has a nice taste to it. Would I drink it again? Absolutely. Would I suggest it to you? Absolutely. That's why we're going to give it a 7.5. Woo! We're giving it a 7.5 right there. Yeah. It is a lot, you know. When I say that, like I said, 2 fast ones, the third one with like a bit of a nipple on it, then you get through the last 3 over time. You know, and also it's weird. The stronger the beer, it's American beer, Africa. It is American beer. It is from Louisiana. All right, so 7.5 for this one. Nice job. Way to go, Abita. Okay, so now I want to get into the second beer, because that's what we do here. We bring in 2 beers. And like I said, I'm not like a wine connoisseur. I'm not a beer connoisseur. I'm not a snob. I'm just a dude who likes to drink beer and talk and bring on a show, because the show is developing. Thanks to you guys, people are starting to show up. They're watching it afterwards. It's going to get bigger and bigger. And those of you that are here now, thank you so much, because you are at the foundation, the beginning part of my show. And I don't know, for me, I remember watching things before they blew up. I knew actors and actresses before they blew up, and I saw shows before there were anything. And it was just really nice to know. Like, I remember, oh, please do. I want to try. You will send me Kingfisher from India, please do. Which I want to talk to you guys about something that happened to me that's really cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Canton Pillow, I appreciate it so much. You know, I work hard at it. I don't expect anything, but what I will do is I'll keep showing up. I'll keep bringing content. We'll keep having fun. We'll see what happens. All right, so I want to talk about, Barrow said she'll send me Kingfisher, but I want to talk about something else. First, let's bring in the next beer. Sticking with the crazy labels, this is the one I've got. Look at this. Bear Republic, okay? It's called Through the Haze. And it's very trippy. It's very 70s, right? Okay, IPA, another strong beer, I think. Bear Republic is an independent since 1995. Woohoo! That's when I graduated. 95, 95, 90, 90, 90, 90, 95. Not a boomer. Just, you know, I don't know, middle-aged, maybe, almost. I don't know. All right, so this is what we're drinking. The Bear Republic. It is brewed in Cloverdale, California, which I think is up to 99. Been there, I think, Through the Haze IPA. Let's go ahead. Cool label. Yeah, around the middle. Is that where this is? The middle of California? All right, let's go ahead and try this out. Oof. Ooh, skunky, smell that. That's like a giant bag of your cousin's, yeah. It's like it smells like a bag of pot. California is legal here. This is really skunky, really strong. We're gonna tell you right now, it is 6%. Okay, it's 6 point. I'm sorry, 6.5%. So definitely another stronger beer. It's got the initial IPA test to it. So when you smell it, it smells like pine trees. It smells very fruity, kind of hoppy. That IPA taste that a lot of people are like, nah, I don't like IPAs. It just can't handle it. But yeah, this is it. So let's go ahead and try out Through the Haze IPA. Ooh, nice. All right, 6%. Yeah, 6% is on the strong side. Nice, very good. Okay, it's got a robust kind of grapefruity flavor. What I found out is a lot of grapefruit drinks and a lot of grapefruit beers offset that kind of IPA flavor. So definitely, it's good. It's really good. It's enjoyable. The first sip is tasty. I don't feel the strength of the alcohol just yet, but like I said, more of a fruity. Yeah, it's fruity. I don't know. I'm not super into fruity beers. I like the Sculpin IPA, and I like the roadie. The roadie grapefruit was phenomenal. If you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and is it over here? Is it over here? I don't know. Wherever it is, I'll throw it up there. That's a cool beer review I did. It's roadie. It's out of Colorado, but not bad. Through the Haze, really good stuff. Now I want to talk about something that I did that I'm doing right now. So really, like I said before, my channel is growing, right? I don't know. Did you ever hear the quote? Comparison is the thief of joy, right? It's the thief of joy. When you compare yourself to something else, it steals away your own joy, and that's how I kind of feel on this because I look at YouTubers all the time. I watch YouTube just like you guys, and I look at some of these people, and I don't know, they're growing really fast, and I wonder like, wow, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing? And so, in comparison to that, you don't want to be to the point where like it's driving you nuts. Like there's only one Travel Man Dan. There's only one me. I do it my way. I'm doing it just how I like it. And that's it, right? So I'm going on my own journey, and so comparing to others could steal away that joy that I have of growing. I am growing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I see what else is out there. I think there's something here for me. And when I see other channels and they're growing and stuff like that, I'm like, dude, how are they doing that, right? Like what are they doing? But for me, as an actor, as a YouTube guy, as somebody that's growing his channel, the thing that I like the most about it is I'm able to build a community. Meet people like Cotton Pillow and Borrow and people from all over the world, all just different kind of people, and they come and they want to watch it, and whether or not they watch it for the travel, for the food, for the beer, or whether they just watch it for me, I'm so grateful for that. And well, it just makes me really proud and ambitious and to keep going and all the good things that you expect and kind of brighten up your day and make you want to go further. That's why I do this, right? One, I love to do it. Two, it seems to have some type of value for people. Now, here's what I'm talking about. So, somebody had watched one of my videos, the cereal video. If you haven't seen my Food Friday video on the cereal, I'll go ahead and throw it up there right now. Okay? Really fun stuff. What I did is I got like I got like 8 or 9 different cereals by Post. The first I watched was when you're driving with that. You watch that channel. That's my #1 video. Believe it or not, I got like 60,000 views. It really spiked my channel. And the cool thing about that is China is very close to me because I lived there for so long. I had some success in the movie business there. Yeah, that's awesome that you got it through a suggestion. I don't know if you know or not, Cotton Pillow, but I was an actor in China. I was the white guy in all the action kung fu movies and like played the bad guy and stuff. So while I was over there, that's when I would film stuff, you know, and it was really fun for me. I loved my experiences. Yeah, so I spent years there, and the train was just, it was weird. It was like literally a year ago, not even a year ago, I put that video out, right? Because I was filming for the show Kunlun, and then I put it out sometime in like late February. So it's coming up on a year, and now it's got like 60, 70,000 views. And that's what I'm talking about. Some people, they might think 60,000 views, that's nothing. I got 60 million, right? Good for you, okay? But I'm doing me, and it's growing, and I get to meet cool people like you, Cotton. And this is what I'm talking about, is like, so somebody, hey, who do we got here? We got somebody new. Notre Dame Nasheru. That sounds Danish, Scandinavian, or Icelandic. Where are you from? Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me. So what I was telling everyone is I get to meet great people from around the world, not just, you know, the city and stuff. And so somebody watched one of my old cereal videos. Adam! Yeah, he looks like fried American cereals. Hey, they never tried American cereal, so it watches you as on your films or whatever, comments. But here on YouTube, they can directly comment to you. Like my video and you comment it, and I can make it happen. If you'd be so kind, send me a DM on my Instagram at TravelmanDan, and I will go to the grocery store and I will buy 2 boxes of the American cereal that you must try from that video, and I will send it to you, and I will pay for the postage. I mean, that's so, to me, that means everything, that somebody actually watched my videos. Maybe they shared it. Maybe they talked it. You know, the best thing you can do is share my videos. Maybe I think she shared it a few times because it picked up a bunch of views. I don't know if she watched it a bunch, but so yeah, so that's what I did this week. I went over. She finally contacted me on Instagram. I went over. I picked up 2 boxes of cereal, and I'm gonna send it to her in England. You know, and I will do that for you guys. I mean, I can't do it for everyone. Wore my dude, please, Adam, tell your teachers I said hello. Tell them I'm doing well. I miss you guys. I love being there. I got some other things that I'm moving towards. So thank you for wearing that shirt. Yeah, spread the word, dude. Travelman Dan merch in the description below. But yeah, so I'm sending one of the people that watches my shows some cereal. Now, Baro, I don't know if you're still with me, is amazing. She watches everything. She comments, and really that means so much to me. So shouts out to you, Baro. You mean a lot to me, and I hope one day I can send you something. And well, I hope even better I can go to India and meet you. So yeah. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Is that pretty cool? I sent 2 boxes of cereal to England for a fan or a person that watched my videos. I think it's cool. I mean, I think it's interesting. Plus, the real reason is I think people should try American cereal. I think it's cool. I'd love to do something with Post, right? Where I kind of eat all their cereal and talk about it and do more reviews, and people around the world, and we send them boxes and things like that. I think that would be bitching. All right, let's try this through the haze. Let's get back to this. Ooh, there's that strong, like a whippersnapper taste. Good flavor, tasty, juicy, grapefruity, nice tasting IPA. I think this would be really good inside a glass, a pint glass. All right, so yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is for all my Chinese friends, 中国，我爱你，我想你. I miss you. I love you guys. I hope you're doing good over there. Stay strong, stay diligent, keep fighting. 加油，加油. Okay. My Chinese friends mean everything to me. The friends, I even have family over there. I have a cousin over there, and the coronavirus is getting pretty serious, as you know, any virus, even the flu, serious, right? But China, you know, I don't listen to all the bullshit in the news. I don't listen to all that stuff. How I deal with it is I was on the ground. The people mean everything. Straight to my heart, man. I miss those people, and I hope that nobody that I know gets sick. It means, yeah, just all my foreign friends. Like, I just hope you're safe over there. My cousin D, yeah, Yeah, they're relentless. You know, the thing about the Chinese is like they get shit on all the time. You know, the disease and reverse engineering and this and that and stuff. They're good people, man. They're generous. They're kind. There's so many of them, and yeah, yeah, it's scary. It's going into places like South Korea and Japan, but like, you know, hopefully it'll all get taken care of. And you know, have you seen the video? If you haven't, check me out on Facebook at Danny Salay, DANNYSALAY. No, it's terrible, especially the doctors working on this stuff. And I know it's like I wish they would just tell like the good things about each country, right? It's like so it's weird. I had such a great experience over there. It's very hard for me. I will be very truthful with you about China. I will tell you there's some things going on over there that, well, you know, it's not. I don't know if it's right or not, but most of the time I will be very pro China. I'll be very good because the people were good to me, man. They took care of me. They're my friends. They're like close people, like an extension of the family, you know. So hopefully, get better. Stay diligent. Be strong. Jayo, and let's knock this coronavirus out. Next thing I want to talk about is I'm, I would love to, Barrow. I would love to meet you. I would absolutely love to meet you. I don't know where you live, but I know I travel. I know you live in India, and you know, I'm not. I don't sit here and say things. And sometimes, if I can make them happen, don't do them. If I can make them happen, I'll make them happen. If I'm going to the Taj Mahal and you are living in Mumbai, or you know, I will meet you. We'll go out. We'll eat some tandoori. I'll eat some naan, scoop it up, eat it, and yeah, you mean a lot to me, Barrow. You don't know that, but I really appreciate all your support on the channel. Adam, if you're still there, Cotton, Canton Pillow, if you're still there, you guys mean the world to me, man. Without you, I couldn't do this. Literally, there's two people live. I don't care. We're having a conversation, you know. We're having a good talk, and you're on my show and stuff. Eventually, hopefully, I won't be in this small little studio space of a bar. I'll be in a big studio with, you know, lights and a crowd and you know, hopefully one day maybe it'll happen. But until then, I won't forget you guys, and I appreciate it so much. I can go over it every 5 minutes if you want, but the next thing I want to talk about is, would you guys like to see Video Game Man Dan? Right? Gamer Man Dan, Gamer Man Dan. I'm thinking about putting another show or channel, another show on my channel, which is me playing old school video games or really cool run and shoot video games. I love gamers. I love gaming. Depends on what game. Well, I'm thinking like 8-bit Nintendo games. What do you guys? I'm just tossing it out there. I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but sometimes it's easy. It's fun. I can go and pop a game on. Gaming has changed so much, and as a person that grew up with games that can't kind of broke into the evolution, VR is pretty cool. Yeah, VR is cool, but like I said, like does VR is cool. We're put, that's first of all, let me address Barrow. I don't care how poor or how rich you are or how backwards or how society thinks you are. If you're a good person, I want to meet you. I want to hang out and we're gonna have dinner and whatever. It doesn't, you know, money is nothing, and that's only a perception. Yeah, it's nice to have, and I'd like to do it, but you're a great person, and I'm not afraid that if you're poor. So don't even worry about that. Get that out of your mouth. Second thing, like VR is cool and stuff like that, but is it more new school? Like the thing about it is the authenticity, right? Like I wouldn't put on a VR and be like, yeah, this is cool, I like this, okay. I'd probably take it off and then be over. I don't know if I want to create a whole show around it because I'm not that interested in it. But I'm that interested in 8-bit Nintendo games where you had to blow on it, put it, push it, bound, boom, you know what I'm talking about. And I don't know, just some thoughts I'm putting out there. All right, let's get back into the Through the Haze. You may see Gamer Man Dan. I don't know. Adam, I hope you're doing well, but I miss you. Please tell everyone, not just the teachers, tell all the students I said hi. I miss you guys much. Ooh, it's a hearty drink. Yeah, that's thank you. Yeah, see, I mean that's the thing, like, but your authenticity is number one, right? So, like, yeah, even though people don't watch that, like, that's not why I'm doing that. I'm not doing that. You know, people sometimes set up YouTube channels and they're to go, oh, what's everybody doing? Oh, everybody's doing this. Let me do that. And then what happens is their authenticity isn't there. They don't really like doing it. They did that because they thought that's what everybody's doing and that's what I should be doing. That's not how I work. Okay, that's not. These are values and stuff that are ingrained in me. I want to do exactly what I want to do. That's why I want to do it. And from there, I'll make that successful. And all these people that weren't watching it before, maybe they'll start to watch it now because they like me. And your authenticity is real, as opposed to somebody that's just doing it. Yeah, it's a basic principle, right? Enjoy what you're doing so that you can do it through longevity, right? And so that it's real. Like I said, we got 4 people here, and that's what's important, right? We're here now with these 4 people, not what everybody else is doing. I'm not concerned about that because, yeah, there is a faster, bigger, better ways to do it, but I don't. That's not necessarily me, you know, and I don't want to be anything other than me. Um, that's what we talked about. Let's see, what else did we talk about? We get through some other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna get into one of my favorite sections called "What are you reading? What are you watching?" I'm gonna whack this down, give it a score, and we'll go carry on with the quote of the week. And then I gotta leave you guys. I gotta say, this has been one of the funnest live daily vlogs. Yeah, thank you, Barrow. I see you. Daily vlogs would be cool, but like, you know, I keep around the structure the way I was as an actor, and a TV personality. I want to make a show, you know. Daily vlogs is this newer kind of cool thing, and like I love what people are doing out there. They're doing it great, but I want to keep my model like a show. But thank you for the suggestion, and really, guys, this interaction, I'm having such a good time out here. Um, let me tell. Let's get into the section called "What are you reading? What are you watching?" And that's where I just talk about what I'm reading, what I'm watching. Most of the time during the weeks, I'm dived into a novel. I'm into a movie script. I've been printing out a lot of movie scripts, and I read through those, and I kind of analyze each little thing how an actor would, because I'm always training for the best role for me for 5 years. Somebody will call, whether it's Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, or Scorsese, or Tarantino. I don't know. Maybe it's the new guy, but I'm going to be ready. So I always prep and read, and that's something that's free for an actor. But this week, I'm reading an old book that I have, and it is called 50 Great Italian Jokes. And it is a joke book. Okay, some of them are crude, and they're rude, and well, it's probably made sometime back in the 80s, and people weren't so sensitive. 1990, okay, so I was in 8th grade, and well, they just weren't so sensitive back here. But I just like to read this because, well, I'm an Italian American. I identify with the jokes. I identify with the culture, the way that we were raised back east. I just identify with this stuff, and yeah, it's fun for me. It's nothing else. I just read it and chuck it aside. You guys want to hear a joke? Do you want to hear a joke from this book? I will just randomly go like this and pick a joke, and I'll tell you a joke. But please, if you're listening, if you hear this, if you're Italian American, please don't be offended. If you're a woman, if you're of any group or sector or religion, race, whatever, it's just a joke book. I don't want to offend anybody. You guys want to hear something? All right, let me just see if I can pick something out. I won't get too crude. All right, here's the kind of stuff I'm working with. What do grapes do when an Italian woman stomps on them? Let out a little wine. Hey. All right, that one was a little bizarre. All right. Uh, why is the average Italian husband like a rodeo rider? They only stay on for 8 seconds. Boom. Hey, forget about it. Let's get into something else. an Italian wedding. How can you tell the difference between the mafia guys and the musicians? The musicians are the ones without the violin cases. Boom! Ah, see, it's fun, Uh, what positions do Italian men like to screw in? Positions? It's just fun stuff, 50 great Italian jokes, a lot of fun, good stuff. Put that over there. We'll look at it later. Those are pretty good. Just fun stuff, joke books are funny. I really enjoy all the Italian American jokes. Thank you guys. Let me know what you're reading down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Pick up a novel, a book, a play, a joke book, whatever you're reading. I'd love to hear from you. It's always fun, always good stuff. Now, let's get into what I'm watching. Guys, I'm watching this, okay? Don't hate on me. I like cartoons. I love cartoons. Nothing would make me happier to meet a woman that likes cartoons and pizza. But this is what I'm watching, guys. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's awesome. If you don't know me, I should tell you now, I'm a big Star Wars fan. This is what I'm watching. Is awesome. Star Wars Rebels season 1. Have you guys seen this? This is freaking awesome. This was given to me by my friend, and he's given me let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons of it. Nothing wrong with cartoons, right? From the Flintstones to the Star Wars. This one's awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This one's really good because it's got like four different discs in it. Really good stuff. Kind of takes you to the Jedi. Let me know if you've seen this, or let me know what you're watching down below. I love me. Yes, Adam, do you like it? What you're saying is okay. What it is? It's okay. It's fun to watch. Like, Clone Wars was good. Nope, never seen it. Yeah, you don't like the new trilogy? The last one I really liked because the Kylo Ren, right? His stunt double is my good friend, so I had to go out and support my boy Joel Adrian from Sweden. I had to go out and support him. So, but here's a little confession. Here's a little I get yelled at a lot. Not at all. Oh, you're not enjoying it at all, huh? Well, I'll tell you what, man. I get a lot of shit for this. I get a lot of trouble. People mock me all the time. I like. Let me say this again. Too messy. Yeah, Adam. I said the same thing. Why the frick does everyone have a weird lightsaber? Okay, that's what yeah. We're on the same page there, Adam. All right. Here's what I was telling you before. Don't kill me over this, guys. Don't put it in the comments. Don't. Here's the thing. I'm gonna make a confession, a serious confession. I liked Jar Jar Binks. What can I say? I liked him. I thought he was interesting. I thought it was cool that he was like this kind of weird off character. I thought it was cool that he lived in a puddle and then there was a whole nother world under there. I thought that was cool. Yes, I thought he was cool. I don't know why everyone hated on him. But yeah, so I enjoyed Jar Jar. I thought he was cool. He was yeah. He was the one that was like kicked out of his society. It just, there's a lot of things to like about him. I don't know why people hated on him as much as he was okay. Well, yeah. The one I didn't like was the newest of the three, the middle one, the one where Leia's floating in space. That one was, I couldn't follow it, to be honest with you. I just couldn't follow it. I didn't understand what was going on. It seemed like they had a political correctness checklist, if you will. And it's like, oh, we didn't get this person in. Let's get them. Oh, okay, let's get this in there. And they were trying to go there. And instead of making a movie that everybody wanted to see according to the writers and stuff, they made a movie that went, okay, let's please everybody, which will never happen. I know, man. I know. They made Jar Jar look like a clown. They could have made him cool as hell, man. Like, yeah. Anyway, let's go hit this through the haze. I'm having such a good time out here. We're coming up on an hour. Then we're going to go through the quote of the week. I bet you we're going to bust in an hour. An hour worth of watch time for me, guys. My gosh, I can't say how much that means to me. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and put this through the haze IPA, and we'll give it a star. All right, I'll check out the Clone Wars, Adam. I think I've seen it, but I don't have the DVDs, or I'm sure I can find it. I'm sure it's on Amazon or something. The animated series. Ah, delicious. Bear Republic, Cloverfield, California. Great label. 70s show, kind of looking, kind of trippy, kind of spacey out. Haight Ashbury, if you will. Kind of really freaky stuff. Yeah. So, not bad. Definitely would drink it again. Not gonna give it a super high score, but I'm gonna give it a high score because, well, if a beer is good, let's just call it what it is, right? A spade is a spade, so it's good, right? Got a delicious taste. I like the hoppiness to the sweetness to the refreshingness taste, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a no. We're gonna give it a little bit higher than that. We're gonna give it a 7. We're gonna give it a 7. So we're giving this guy a 7%er. Through the Haze, you can check it out. It's by Bear Republic. Not a bad beer. I feel like anything over a 6 not only is a strong beer, but anything over a 6 is a good beer and worth revisiting. Yeah, we're not really on the 7.1. We're just on the 0.5 scale. So it's either 7 or 7.5. I'm gonna give it a 7. And it is a decent, solid beer. Would I drink it again? Absolutely. Would I shy away from it at a party? No way. It's delicious. All right. Now, we've gotten pretty much all through this. It's 56 minutes, 57 minutes. Thank you so much, guys. I absolutely love you. Now I'm going to leave you guys with the quote of the week or the day or whatever. It's pretty intense. Okay, so, well, not intense. I don't know. You ever notice when people say that's crazy? Is it really crazy? Because I know things that have crazy and things have happened to me that are crazy, and I've seen crazy things. But like running out of straws at Starbucks is not crazy. Okay? Somebody shouting something in the air that has nothing to do with anything is not crazy. So this is not that intense, but this is the quote I leave you with. And I'm going to read it off of over here because I wrote it down and I had a little difficulties with my printer. But if you can dream how your life should be, then you have the ability to shape it. I will be going to Japan, Adam. I'll be going to Japan hopefully next year. Not this, so 21. So let me get back to the quote. If you can dream how your life should be, then you have the ability to shape it like that. Okay? And it's an anonymous quote. It's one of those quotes on the internet. But I thought about it and I analyzed it. And the thing is, it's like, if you can sit there and think about your life, and you can think about your dreams, and whatever that be. My dreams are much different than yours. My dreams are to be an entertainer full time, to be an actor in television, movies, or a host of a really good show, something like this, okay? But it's all relative. Whatever your dream may be an architect or a computer information system, it might be a policeman or a lawyer, some kind of surgeon, whatever that can be, whatever your dream can be. If you can dream it, and you're able to think, right, at some point, whatever you're going through in your life, you've had this contact with this kind of dream. For me, I've seen Oscars. Every time I watch a movie, I say, hey, I might be able to do that. You know, I live in Hollywood. I work in movies. You can see this dream. For other people, it may be different. Whatever you see and imagine, whatever you can dream, you have the ability to make that happen. You just have to do it. That's right. I'm going to take you cotton pill and stay focused, okay? Work hard at it, okay? That's my mantra that I always say is, you know, work hard. Well, first is believe in yourself, work hard, and don't give up. That's it, man. If you're able to dream something, why can't it be you? What makes other people so special? They put the jeans on the same way as you do. Yes, they might have some kind of economic help, okay? They might have some socially acceptance help, but there's nothing that you can't accomplish if you dream it, right? If you're able to dream this thing, this whatever it may be, whatever you want to be, that is the successful thing, there's no reason why it can't be you. And once you start putting that into place, and putting your mind, and putting your heart, and doing everything that you can, you see, there's so much availability out there that can allow you to go after what you want. Hundreds and thousands of years ago, people didn't have that. Sometimes we were just stuck. Yes, that's it. That's it. Varro, thank you. Living life without faith in yourself is like driving through the fog. You can't see it, right? You don't understand what's going on. I can't see it. But when you have it right there in front of you and you see it and you see what your dream is and whatever it is, I support it, okay? One of the things about it is the negativity is sometimes people can cloud you and they can fog you themselves, all right? People close to you. Be careful of that, because what your dream it may be is the very closest person to you might be a very difficult and an unconceptual way of thinking for them, and they won't want you to get there. But you have to think about it, and if you're able to dream it, you can definitely make it happen. Just continue working at it. Stay diligent, stay focused, stay motivated, and have that ambition to create what you dream a reality, and you'll get there. You'll get there. It may take longer, and that's okay. But through that length, through that structure of being able to see it, that helps build you. And it's more intense, and it helps you develop, and it helps you work out the kinks of what your dream may be. You see, the things that people are given, and when they're given dreams, and they're given things that they think they thought about their whole life, it's not as tangible. It doesn't mean as much to them. But when you go through treacherous times, when you go through stuff that you've always wanted to and you've dreamt about for years, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, in a lifetime sometimes, man, it's going to feel sweet when you get it. And you know that you dreamt it and you put in the work, man. And that's the reality of it. It's going to be freaking hard, and people aren't going to want to go and join you with that. But those of you that support each other, you'll get there with help. You'll be able to achieve it, and I wish you the very best on all that success. Guys, that's it, man. That's all I got for you. I had a great time. The people that joined me, thank you so much. These are the beers once again. And we had the Mardi Gras Bach by Abita, and we had the Through the Haze by California Bear Republic. It was delicious. Bump, 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 bump. Had a great time. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Danny Salay, aka Travel Man Dan. I appreciate it. It's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.